Hello guys, so I'm going to show you on how to do the anagrams in Python. Basically, anagrams is a word or a phrase formed by the arranging the letters of a different word or phrase. For example, as you can see the word like silent and listen. These are words with the same string length and the same number of letters. All the letters in silent are the same letters in listen, but they are rearranged. So anagrams have the same length and the same number of letters, just that they are arranged in different ways. So I'm going to create a program that tell you whether these two words are anagrams or not. You see, so we are going to create that program so that you are going to pass the strings, for example, silent and listen through the command line arguments. Then the program will print whether the words passed in the program are anagrams or not. So let's do that. Basically, what you're going to do first, because you are going to use the command line arguments, you import the SIS. The other thing after, so the import, yeah, like that. The next thing you're going to get you can define a function get strings, get strings, yeah, like that. So this is going to return the strings, get the strings from the program, from the command line, now the argument. So let's get the first string. String one is equals to, we are getting it from the command line, so we are going to pass the string on the command line. So we are getting the first string. So let's get the second string, which is just the same but different index. So when you get this, you're supposed to convert them into string. Let's convert them into string. Then, of course, maybe you might add something like a number in between the string. So we need to convert them into a string. So again, we are going to lower them because when they are some letters are in uppercase and others in lowercase, they might they might not be treated as the same. So when you get the argument, the first argument, the second argument, you convert them into a string, and the second then you lower them into lowercase. So we are going to get that, then we are going to return the strings. So return string 1 and string 2. So the other thing is when you get the string, for example the one I showed you on the silent and listen, so that you can compare them. And because you don't want, for this program you are not going to use the inbuilt functions to compare the strings, because that is straightforward. So we are going to sort the string, because you can sort them using the simple method in Python. I'm not going to use the sorted or the sorting to sort the strings so that we can compare them. I'm going to code from the start, now the pure Python on how to sort the string. So let's define a function to sort the string. Sort string. So we are going to sort the string so that we can compare them. So we are going to pass in the string. That is it. So again, let's call it like that. Then, so we are going to get the string. So on here on sorting the string, so we are going to get the string. So we get the string, we convert it into a string list. I had done a video on how to do sorting without the inbuilt functions. You can we have the pure explanation on that, on how to go about it. So on this, I'm just going straightforward on doing the sorting without the inbuilt function. So I'm just reading the code directly, the point. But if you need the detailed explanation on how this magic of pure Python is working to sort the string, you can watch that video on on my channel. So I'm going to get the, when you get the string, you are going to convert it into a list. So the string you get, you convert it into a list. So when you get the list, you can also get the list size. Let's get the list size, which would be the length of the string also, yeah, like that. Then after getting that, now we can sort. Let's sort the string for I in range, using the range. So the range of the string -1, because we don't want to get to access the last one. So the last one we are accessing it, well, comparing the string, the index of the string in the next index of string. So we don't need the index of the last string. So for inner loop, now we are looping in through the list elements for j in range. So I'm just doing this fast way, but if you need a detailed explanation on how to go about it, I did that on a video on sorting without using the inbuilt function. You can see the video from the channel. So if string list, so we are accessing the element, the first with the next, not basically the first, but the index, the index element with the next of that index element, which is j plus 1. If that element is greater than the next of that element, so we are going to swap the elements. We are going so swap the elements of the letters j string list, the one for the next index. So we are going to swap them. So string list. So we are going to the current index with the next index. So we are going to swap them. The current index gets the next index, and the next index which we had accessed according to the current index gets the current index. Don't know whether you are getting it right, but if you need the detailed, please go to that video, get the detailed information. This JSON like that. So that's how you sort a string in Python. In pure Python, it just not using the sorted and the sorting. So basically that's how you do it. So when you sort the string, so we need the sorted string. So we are going to get the sorted string because we sorted the list. So we need to get the string from the list. So we can get the sorted string. We can get it like this, join. That's a method that returns a string from there. It joins the letters from the string into one word. So basically that's what it's going to do. So we are getting the sorted string, then we are going to return that sorted string. So return sorted string like that. So when you get the sorted string, now you are comparing the string. So we are checking whether they are anagrams. So you can use check if anagram that. So what you are going to do here, you are getting the string, then when you get the string, first thing first, so let's get the string from our first function, string 1 and string 2. We are getting get the strings like that. When you get the string, you're supposed to sort them, right? When you get the string, you're supposed to sort them. So string one is going to get now the sort string. So we pass string one. So it's going to return the sorted string. The other thing is string two. So let's sort string two. Yeah, like that. So we have sort strings. So you get the string, then you sort them. So the first thing first you are going to do is you are going to compare the length. If bracket you can get length of string 1 equals to length of string 2. So if they are the same, so that those are anagrams. So else they are not of equal length, so that means they are not anagrams. So that's the first thing. The first and simple thing for that, to compare the anagrams. If they are not of the same length, so they are not anagrams. So let's print. So we are going to print string 1 and string 2. String 1 and string 2 are not anagrams. Are not anagrams. Yeah, like that. So if they have the same length, let's now compare the strings. If both of the strings are equal, they can be of the same length, yes, but now the characters of the string, they are not the same. So let's compare now using the characters. So because they are sorted, they are going to return the same kind of string characters. So if string 1 is equal to string 2, if equals means they have the same character. So if it's yeah, those are equal. If they are equal, we are going to print. So we just copy this. String 1 and are anagrams. If they have equal characters, so they are anagrams. Yeah, like that. If not, else, meaning they're not of equal characters. They were of the same length, but now they are not of the same character. String 1 and string 2 are not anagrams, yeah, like that. So definitely that's how you're going to do. So the function to call here is check if anagram. So we call the function so the program can start working. So after that, let's run the program. Check if anagram. You can maybe define the if. You can just define the if name underscore equals main that we can call this check. So let's see how the program works. So we are going to print Python anagrams. So we are going to pass like silent and listen. Get strings. Invalid syntax. So not there. This one is not supposed to be there. So let's run again. Oh, equals. It's a very silly mistakes someone always do. Let's clear that. You can see string 1 and string 2 are anagrams, but now how they are reading here, it's not supposed to read like that. So we have string 1 and string 2. Let's use these as the string 1 1 and string 2 2. String 1 1, string 2 2. String 1 1, string 2 2. Yeah, like that. Both that are just for comparing. So and then we can print it so that it can give us clear. Use silent and listen are anagrams. So let's try another one. Like which are not anagrams, like dad and bad. Yeah, dad and bad are not anagrams. And basically that's how you do the anagrams in Python. Checking if words are anagrams or not anagrams. If you have any question on anagrams in Python, you can ask in the comment section. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you.